Welcome, Scorpio. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, and I'm going to give you a general reading for the month of August. I'm going to be using the Xultun Tarot deck to do a Celtic cross and clarifying that with the Egyptian deck. Scorpio. For your situation, you have the High Priestess, challenged by the Sun card. Your goal is the Judgment. Your foundation is the Empress. In the past, you have the Eight of Cups. In the future, you have the Ten of Cups. The card for you is the Ten of Swords. For your environment, the Six of Pentacles. Your hopes and fears, the Three of Pentacles. And the likely outcome, the Two of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Scorpio, the universe is opening up and the wheel is spinning for you. This card indicates that wherever we are in the wheel, it is our opportunity to experience the other side. The universe is opening up the door for those of us that have been high to start over. And for those of us that have been starting and working, it's now opportunity for, it's a new chance for opportunities and new potentials moving forward. So very powerful card. The universe is coming in to impact your opportunities and create more luck and a better sense of a chance for you, a new optimistic opportunity. There's a lot of major arcana here. So the situation card is the High Priestess. Scorpio, this is so in alignment with natural skills and abilities you have. The High Priestess indicates our intuition at several levels. This is just not the openness to new ideas, it's also the ability to sense feelings, to have and possess knowledge of what is going on, what's really going on, what information you need that can't be seen, your understanding of what's really the motivation behind the actions of others, and what your true motivation may be. It may not be shareable with others, so this may be information and a sense of purpose that you may be keeping close to your chest. That is challenged by the Sun card. The Sun card is very much coming from a place of innocence, coming from a place of joy and happiness, looking for your happiness. This is an uncomplicated kind of illumination, uncomplicated joy, information, light on a situation, information that is clear and direct, that we needn't hide, that we can express with joy and innocence and openness. The Judgment card is in the position of your goals, your beliefs. This is about a do-over. This is about the return, an opportunity to do something that maybe wasn't successful in the past, that was a disappointment in the past or didn't work out in the way that you had expected. And now you have an opportunity to start it afresh, to rectify, to rebalance this opportunity, to make something right, to realign an opportunity in a way that you were not able to recognize or appreciate in the past when you experienced it formerly. So here you are getting a chance to decide to evaluate your actions from the past and rectify them. In your foundation is the Empress. The Empress is about your power, Scorpio. Being in your power, sitting in your majesty, sitting in the part of you that not only oversees and generates creatively abundance and the capacity for generosity, sharing, managing resources, creating with the resources that are available. This is your natural passion and the creative aspect of all of us. This is a tremendous well of creativity and generosity. In the past, you have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups definitely indicates this is the first minor arcana card. Eights are frustrations sometimes. Certainly in the case of the Eight of Cups, you have invested yourself in something. You have poured a lot of work and care into something that has been a disappointment to you, that has frustrated you. You've put so much work into it and you've almost completed it, but the completion, the successful completion, is elusive, and you're now turning elsewhere to find meaning in this situation or meaning elsewhere. There is an acceptance and a kind of peace that I sense from you with this past experience, that you may be able to return, but this acceptance that things are the way they are, and that you have outgrown the situation. This situation is no longer for you. And in the immediate future, we have the Ten of Cups, which indicates a completion, a successful, a satisfying completion of your efforts. So here we have a kind of wish fulfillment as it relates to your heart's desires. That can be a comfortable, safe, and secure home, a stable home, an abundant home, but abundance measured in terms that have meaning to you. A generous home, a home that creates abundance and generosity for generations, a legacy. This is a tremendous accomplishment that is deeply satisfying and fulfilling to you. And in the card that represents you and your situation is another 10. And this 10 of Swords also completes the ending of a long cycle. This ending is one in which you were betrayed. You felt a sense of loss, of being stripped of all your resources, of having everything taken away from you over and over and over again. This was a non-stop bleeding of your very life source, draining you. The good news is it is the end of this cycle. This cycle has completed. It can get no worse. The sunrise after the darkness is what you are now in the position to be uniquely available for. And this Ten of Swords also indicates that you have released a tremendous amount of the negative experiences, the negative events, the people, the situations that have caused you to be drained and depleted. So you've released those. In your environments, you have the Six of Jades. The Six of Pentacles, is about balance in your relationships, balance in relationships such that shows me that you have been an overgiver in the past. You have recognized the needs of others over those of yourself. Perhaps you have given inappropriately to someone or something that wasn't worthy of your generosity. and you have denied another alternative or person or opportunity that is deserving of some of your resources as well. So this is very much about a balancing. It's also about making yourself open to receiving as well as giving. So you are now completed with a cycle where you were unsuccessful in meeting your own needs utterly, but here you are open to, and more than open to, you are seeking balance, equity in your relationships. So where you were once giving, you are now expecting to receive. In hopes and fears, the Three of Jades. What a beautiful opportunity here. These green cards on the side show me something is growing after this dark night. We have something growing. The Three of Pentacles is you collaborating very positively in a situation, on a team, among peers, such that you have a contribution to make. That contribution may lead, but is not greater or lesser than the contributions of other members of the team, of your peers. So this is a kind of beautiful collaboration that leads to a recognition of your skills and the way that those skills in community can be amplified to create something amazing. In the Two of Jades, your outcome card, Two of Pentacles, you are contemplating, you are juggling, actually, two different ways forward. Pentacles indicate that you have two alternative ways of moving forward that are not necessarily in opposition with each other, although they appear to be so. They can be integrated, and they can be about maintaining a kind of stasis while you build and explore these other opportunities you have available. So I'm getting a really strong feeling that your past situation is being juggled, is being maneuvered in contrast to the present potential of that former past situation. So you were coming out of a place where something didn't work out the way you wanted it to, and you were disappointed by that, but you now feel the opportunity to, with the benefit of more information, to get more information. Excuse me. So let's clarify the Two of Pentacles with the Egyptian deck. Okay. And I'm just going to put these together very, I'm inspired to cut these and jumble them up, although they've been pre-shuffled for you, Scorpio. The Two of Jades is clarified by the Nine of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Sun card. Okay, you've received the Sun twice, and I would definitely consider that a very auspicious end destination in this particular situation you're in. So the Two of Jades, again, I sense you're juggling your past and your current present potential in an opportunity. The Nine of Swords is telling me that you have experienced not only this tremendous betrayal and rejection and denigration, this shame, you have internalized a lot of that experience such that you have depleted and drained yourself and convinced yourself that you were not worthy, So this gives me more information about where you're coming from. So you've been railing against the expectations of others, having been defeated by those. The Five of Pentacles, again, reinforces a sense of loss and regret that you experience now, currently, and that you are coming out of. That focus on the past is no longer the object of your attention. You are now looking towards your happiness with this double sun repeated here from the very beginning. You are looking for your happiness through the expectations, the obligations, and the needs of others to find and identify your own greatest happiness. So I'm going to leave it here, Scorpio. I thank you for your presence. Again, this is Regina from Pacific Tarot. Please like, share, subscribe, and gently comment. I'm very open to that. And until we meet again, namaste.